Today's date is August 22nd. I'm drinking some Makers straight out the bottle. He's got 3 freaking tall boys of Coors. I'm Paulo.
I'm Rekka.
And this is another episode of Hold My Whistle. How you been, brother?
Hey, it's great, man. It's been good. It's, summer's coming to a close, and we're rolling into our favorite time of year, football season. So it's looking good. How about you?
Like you said, I'm bouncing off of you and feeling great. It's game week in San Ynez.
It is.
The Pirates are going to play the Nipomo Titans.
Yes.
Week 0. We had our scrimmage last week in Nordhoff. Real fun.
Yeah, look good.
Get good. Fun to go to Ojai. Yeah. Guys, if you're in California, not in California, I would definitely take a day trip, a wifey trip to Ojai.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those places that is surrounded kind of, it's almost got like a desert feel with the mountainous terrain, but you got a nice lake, and it's very country, just to the north of LA area, but you feel like you're in the sticks.
Small town for sure, like, you could only afford a couple things in a town. You need to have a grocery store. You need to have did you see the restaurant?
There's only like 3, but yes.
There was the one restaurant right when you're leaving town. It had sushi, Thai food.
The sushi burrito.
Dude, I think it had it had the sushi burrito, but it was like 3 or 4 restaurants in one. And I was saying, I'm like, you could be anywhere else. If you were in San Ynez, you have this restaurant, you'd go out of business. Yeah. In Ojai, you're balling. There was people crossing the street, walking right in. Yeah. And I think it was the local bar. It probably had the,
And I'm not 100% sure, but a little birdie told me you could also, that was the butcher shop.
Can I get a fresh cut? And I'm not talking my face.
Right, exactly. It was just one of those things.
Right.
But no, I mean, when you're in a town like that, and big ups to them. They're small town living just like we are here. Probably a tight knit community.
Oh, for sure.
And they're a 15 minute drive.
They have a big tradition as just as much as San Ynez, and they have a rivalry. Like, it was the first time I've been really involved in that one. Yeah. And it's fun. I loved it. You're just talking about it. You see their school and their bleachers are our old bleachers. Right. Like, they bought our old. So there's a lot of ties between us, but it was real fun. But right now, you tell the kids on Monday after they feel all happy about their scrimmage, game week, the only thing we're thinking about, you turn in the bill of check. Yeah. And the Pomo Titans.
Well, and the difference between last week and this week, last week, like you said, scrimmage. This week, everything counts. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't matter how many catches, how many yards, how many picks, none of that stuff going in. This all needs
to produce.
Yeah, these stats count. These wins, losses count. And I don't know, if you're listening, San Ynez on a Friday night, on game week, on Friday, just the whole day. From the moment I leave my house after breakfast with the coaches and I'm driving to work, and I work almost like 8 miles from where I live. I got to pass the high school. Yeah. Right? Then I drive through Solvang, and they're just pirate flags lined up.
The flats, guys, we talked about it last year. So, in the valley, the flats are just lined with pirate country signs. Yeah. Blackout this town. Yeah. I'm wearing the Blackout the town tank top. Only like 5 made. Big. Foy's not here today. He's still. He's got the Chumash golf tournament. He's helping. Support the runner. The person who runs the. What do you call that person? The manager of the tournament. Okay. He's got to support his wife through this couple of days, and he's got the bum knee. But it's we got the couple tanks. He's got one. I got one. You got a tank? Good.
I got a tank.
Thoracic Thursday, as he likes to call it. Wings Out Wednesday, and they got a handful of other ones. But guys, it's still. What's great about living in California? It's still tank top season.
Oh yeah, it'll be tank top season sometimes through Christmas.
I love wearing a tank top in game week.
Oh man, and like you said, game week, man, game week.
I know.
One thing I like about game week?
Tell me.
I love that feeling when you just walk out on the field on Friday night and you look to our stands, and they just jam packed.
Oh, I can't wait.
The support, the community.
It's fun. Like, I can't believe we're just jumping. This is probably the fastest, set of the season came up quick.
I did.
It's a short summer. Most time week 0 is, in September. Right. We're in I'd say mid to early. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because we were scrimmaging and teams have already been playing around the.
Yeah, around the country. Last weekend, a lot of week 0 games happened for a lot of schools everywhere else in the country. A lot of high schools.
Mater Dei played I forget, but they're all out there.
Yeah, no. And I if I had to throw a number on it, I'd say about 30% of all the teams in the nation have already played one game.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Like a game that counts. Not we played a scrimmage, but a game that counts. Like they're already on the board. Somebody's 1-0, somebody's 0-1.
Right. I know. It's like we have to get our coaching gear already.
Oh man,
lined up. We're looking fresh.
Mine's out. I am like a kid on the first day of school. Whenever we come to our first game, and it's the same thing in football and basketball for me. Before that first game, about 3 days before, so yesterday I broke out. The backpack is packed, sleeves, everything. The pants are out, they're pressed. The game day shirt is out. Then not only that, what am I going to wear before the game when JV's playing? Gear is out, fresh, pressed to death, ready to go. Game shoes. And then the only thing that I'm missing is some glasses.
Dude, you got to look fresh. You're in your fresh coaching gear. And there's one thing you got to make sure you have, because you don't want to be squinting on the field. You got to see that shit.
And the raccoon eyes are in full effect.
Hold My Whistle has just become partners with Epic Eyewear. It's a sunglass company. It's veteran owned and operated,
which we love to support.
And they're freaking awesome glasses. And it's so funny how, there's kind of two, like how I heard about the glasses. I went to Washington to visit my father-in-law, went whale watching, and went into this, the tour people had them for sale there. And it was a camo pair. I took them for $20.
Yeah.
$25. I forget what I paid. I was like, she told me the price. I was touching them, holding them. I wore. When something fits well, and it wears well. I was like, oh my God, I thought I was going to spend $60. I went in here spending $60. I wanted glasses. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I was like, the price is ridiculous. And I'm thinking, okay, I'll take it for $20. And I'm thinking, I'm going to throw them around. They're on vacation. I'm a football coach. Dude, my kids have put these things through crazy harassment.
Nice.
I've put them in my coaching bag. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Coaching life ain't easy.
No, it ain't.
I'm not nice to things like glasses.
I get you.
They get broken.
Same here.
I'm tossing around my Jeep. No scratches on the mirrored lenses. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's super. And then Tony takes my fucking glasses.
Oh, you took them?
Tony took them. He's like, he made me a cheap trade and whatever. He gave me another pair of glasses because he's like, I was like, sure, I'll trade you for $20. Tony, I paid $20 for them.
All right.
And so he takes them, and then he gives me some pop-out lens cheap.
Oh, he gave you little bait and switch.
Those fucking things. So, well, he said he was going to throw me 20, but whatever. And then I'm like, I fucking miss these glasses. I see him wearing them in my face, and I'm like, so I reach out to Epic Eyewear, tell him about the podcast, and when you just look into them, being veteran-owned and operated, I forget her name, but not only is it veteran, it's female-owned and operated. I think she joined the military while in college. But just even reading about this company is awesome. And then the glasses are cool.
No, they're awesome.
I got to get a pair before the next game and make sure. And then even the guy that is like communicating with me, their rep, his cousin is from the Valley. He was just in the Valley for a wedding. And his cousin, Eric Massey, was a water polo player. I believe he got recruited. He was a recruitable type athlete, just another great pirate.
That's always awesome.
You know what I mean? Water polo, football, whatever, girls basketball.
Yeah.
Mad rep, but
we take them.
Yeah. And then the glasses are money. And then, again, veteran open operated. You save 10% if you use our promo code WHISTLE10.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you're saving a couple bucks off. 25. They do have some higher end glasses.
They do.
If you want, they have a magnetic series, and then they have
and they have riding glasses.
Riding glasses, magnetic.
They have the ones that like strap onto your head, like around the back.
Right. It's like a built-in croaky.
Yeah.
Or what were they called? Yeah, croakies.
Yeah. No. And then like I wear Spies. Like I'm a big Spy guy.
Right.
They have a style that is their Epic series, I believe they call it. Looks very similar. Very similar. So I got to give them a try. Right. And the prices are amazing. Like I was surprised.
Buy one for your Elise wants them, and there's a girl pair, and they look good. I think it's actually the Elizabeth. Okay. Is what it's called because Elise is her real name is Elizabeth. Right. And I was like, oh, and then look at these fucking frames.
Well, and I like the fact that normally when you go on websites and you're ordering glasses, it is as this. This is what it is. This is the glass. I was looking on theirs. They got different shades for the sides. Plus the lenses. You can change the lenses.
You can change the lenses. You want prescription? Mm-hmm. They got the prescription. Mm-hmm. You send it in. It's everything you really need. Just talk to them, and then they'll handle your frames. And you can get multiple pairs for these prices.
And I believe they donate something like 10% to the Wounded Warrior.
They're again, these military-based businesses are just they help others.
Yes.
While supporting the people who work there. It's like that's what we're hoping to do. Buy the glass. Look at one. They look cool.
Right.
If you just want to be cool and help out, then you just buy a couple pairs.
Right.
And then again, they're probably going to be great gifts. I could buy a couple pairs.
Oh, definitely.
Feel good about what they mean. They could feel good because I bought it for them, and we're all going to look fresh on game day.
No, and they talk about their sales team as being a team. Like I read about them because like after you told me, I was like, yo, I got to look into this company. I got to see what they're.
The guy Cameron is awesome too. He was okay. So he mentioned the Derrick Rose Adidas shoe line. So we'll give him some love on that.
Wait. So he must be referencing the Central Coast Kicks.
Well, the episode, yes, the Central Coast, yes. It was just me and you again.
Just me and you.
You know, but you know what I think about when I think it's the Bobby Bonilla shoe contract of all time. Yes. Like Derrick Rose, because you know he's not a prime star anymore. Yep. Was he a shining star? One of the brightest. Oh, one of the brightest.
He was like flying out of nowhere.
And the shoe was a playing shoe. Adidas, you know, it was like had some T-Mac influences. You could tell those guys were working together.
And they did a good job with this logo.
The logo, the circle is freaking tight. And then he just went down and everything went to like Ross's and everything. But it was a great playing shoe. We talked about that too. I wouldn't wear them out. It's not like I'm sure, you know, if I look at the collection right now, I didn't look at everything, but I remember most of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I've ever.
But he's still getting millions from Adidas.
Of course.
He's not getting some. Dude, he's getting paid more than Kawhi for his shoes.
Yeah.
And I don't know what New Balance is doing as far as, but Adidas pays huge. It's one of the biggest shoe contracts out there.
I'm sure it is.
And it's not a Jordan, a LeBron, a Kobe. You could even go, you know, the Chris Paul stuff, you know, which I think he's that it's not bigger. He would. I think if I had to pick in their prime, D Rose or Chris Paul, I might, you know.
Well, I would.
It's debatable, but I think I'd take a Derrick Rose.
Well, Derrick Rose
at the hole, and
when he was in the MVP race, he was looking to be the next best thing.
Oh yeah, he was.
And Adidas made that jump with him. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't wear them myself, but I could see where they fit in the conversation. Yeah. And you know, we all have different flavor and different style and stuff that we wear.
But I'm sure all of Derrick Rose's shoes will work well with a great pair of Epic sunglasses.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Epic Eyewear. It's EPOCHEYEWEAR.com. EpicEyewear.com. The promo code WHISTLE10. 10% off for all the right reasons.
Yeah, all the
look fresh. You know, like.
Look good, feel good, play good, baby.
Game day.
You
know what's crazy is I was so you know I'm the JV head coach and head ball coach of the whole program. Bust out what the varsity helmet looks like, and just getting ready for game day. And just helmets in general are probably the most trending conversation with Antonio Brown.
Oh my god!
And then just we're at college helmets are out and they got they go crazy. Shoot, we're watching all these. The best, you got these Miami Pop Warner teams, Virginia Pop Warner teams on Instagram, and it's crazy out there.
No, I mean
it's crazy. Gear's crazy.
The gear game is nuts.
So we see the Pirate 2019 helmet.
Oh my god!
Same color, same face mask, same P, but a lot of the kids this year, which we haven't had in a long time, and they've been out. It was I remember, I'd say even like 8 years ago. Boom! Everyone's making the clear visor,
right?
And 80% of kids everywhere are just, I don't want to get my eyes gouged out. And then at least in San Ynez, we haven't had too many visors.
No.
This year, even it's just like, visors are back.
Yeah, definitely.
And kids are just wearing visors for practice.
Yeah, I mean,
and they're mirrored. We got USA Stars and Stripes. USA
Stars and Stripes is money.
Fitted. You're looking on Instagram. You showed me the Baker Mayfield. Dangerous. And there's mirrored ones. Dangerous. They have screens with like a perforated screen that you could see through the decal, and it's really shaded. I have, and it looks cool. But the San Ynez ones, we have a 3D raised P on the centerpiece of the face mask, right on the forehead, and on the back because we rock the Riddell. Revel? I don't even know what they are. Speed Flexers. It has the raised Pirates on the back, and it's a fitted one. We had some other ones that didn't look too good. And when you just see that in the beginning of the year, I get so pumped, bro.
Oh my god! Yeah, once you start putting the stickers on, because you go all preseason, we'll call it. You put the helmets on, you get the pads on, and you're banging, you're doing your thing. But once them stripes go on, once them P's go on, and you start putting all the stickers on.
Let's start from the beginning. If you had a helmet, and I'm sure the first thing people put on helmets when back in the day with the history of helmets was the stripe.
Yes.
And the game has progressed. Like it's been like I don't know how many years, 20 years since I played. I don't know, right? And the stripes for us were like, it was electrical tape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Actually, we could change it out, coach. Yeah, we got some exposed wire. Hold on, let me just peel this off my helmet.
Let's go, baby.
You know what I mean? And it came off like it looked like your helmet went to war. Look at this, my high school helmet, and it's electrical tape.
Yeah.
And it looked cool. Now the decal is that heavy plastic. Yeah. What would you say that is? I don't even
like a
vinyl laminate.
It's tight.
Vinyl, but the P is strong.
The P is nice.
Yeah, and then we have 3 stickers on the back. We rock the Rio strong sticker, and that goes on the left side when you're facing the back of the helmet. In the middle, we have a Stars and Stripes 16 for
Crandall,
our boy Crandall. He was a Pride Athlete of the Year nominee. Yeah, that's right. Pick for Jason. And then to the right, we got a
different kind of pride.
We got a tough 50 for my boy Dalton.
Yeah.
And that helmet's looking fitted. What's your helmet look like? What's your helmet look like? College or high school? Which one looked better?
College was terrible because I only played 3 games. So it was like nothing. High school was JV helmet, and it was terrible. Back then, and I think I think our coach has done the right thing too. Is like you progress to a varsity helmet, stripes,
and most programs do it, but we make it an issue.
Yeah, but like
you just don't get a decal.
Yeah, so by doing that, when you're a JV player rocking a helmet, you're like you're loving like the fact of what you want to get to. Now I moved around it in my junior senior year between high schools and stuff, trying to figure out life, but. Yeah, I always remember like seeing the pirate helmet and then being around the valley and seeing the kids rock it and seeing varsity what they're wearing.
Yeah,
I mean it's amazing. And then when you, like I said, once you put them stickers on and once you see them, and what the thing I love the most about our helmets is later in the season when you start
getting goal stickers.
Stick marks.
Stick marks are goal stickers. Stick mark is almost a cooler goal sticker. I always wanted my stick mark to go through and cut into my logo.
Okay,
I got some scuffs.
Right, but then once you add your gold stickers on there,
gold stickers are the truth.
The thing I like about gold stickers is I like to see which kids are going to get creative and like do a cool design.
We rock multiple, so there's you got to see the college ones, right? And like Ohio State's probably the most
famous.
They got the Buckeye, and it's the same logo, but
Buckeye
in San Ynez. We got a pancake for a lineman. We got a target for like a hitman. We have stars. It's skulls. It's cool. So your helmet is just like,
and the pancake
says what you did. It says what you did. Oh yeah,
because it's got the syrup coming down off it.
The syrup. Lineman. I'm coaching line this year. I hope these guys get a whole bunch of goal stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what the helmet's changed so much.
Think about what else has changed. Helmets have changed,
right?
And the chin strap too.
Chin strap's built in. It's like that used to be like a hard accessory to get. Like East Bay gave you like 12 options one year, and you're like, "Ooh!" And then the internet was brand new, and you're like, "Oh, it's hard to find these things."
And then you did the wristband. And all that shit.
And then you had to find the right color Newman gloves because gloves were in a transition year.
Yep.
It was like Nike gloves weren't cool yet.
No.
Like some were, but they didn't have a whole like I was green and gold. That's hard colors to get.
Hard color, yeah.
It's a hard color to get.
Yeah,
red, blue, it used to be very generic. It's not like these kids get, what color are you? Oh, we're orange. Okay, we have Stars and Stripes this color. Yes. We have Camel this color. Yes. We have, so
and then you get the logo and the hands inside.
These kids get so many options.
Put them together.
We used to have to think about like hard searching.
Yeah.
Again, this is just us dwelling, but the helmet is built in now. It's like a ratchet setup. Super safe. It's a bonnet, I forget what it is. It's a Riddell. Riddell is the leader right now.
I think it's a Speed Flex.
You got the hexagon that looks like the UFC freaking octagon on your forehead.
Yes, with a little cutout. So
now this is my question to you. All right, it's this is parents are out there. A lot of first year football players, YFL. Do old helmets? Are they better than? Are the new helmets more like concussion?
Yes,
safer than the old helmets.
Yes, and we talked about it at the beginning of the show a little bit. You kind of touched on it with Brown and his helmet and like that whole situation, not being able to certify it. Yes, they are definitely safer because they're doing. Back in the day, you go all the way back to the leather helmet, right? Or like guys with no helmets. But every couple of years, you get that transition where you actually have companies that are that is their career. Like these companies test them. You got schools now in college. There's certain schools, and I think the NFL is even starting to adapt this now, where they have those like computer chips, and it tells you like if somebody takes too hard of a hit.
Right. There's sensors, and there's a helmet out there that I think it got introduced 2 seasons ago or last season, where it was just a handful of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And you'll see it, and there's it's like a rectangular, like couple pieces over the top of the head, and a little bit on that the forehead. But these helmets are, and then the Vice, when the Vice's helmets start coming out, because those things are computers, right?
Yes.
And they are built. It's insane. Well, one thing I thought was the major reason, and to see like everything that's getting added into a helmet is weight. Yep. Like, why is the helmets that we use, is it the plastic? It's bladders, there's way more air. Because we used to have heavy,
well, and you remember foam. Like our earpieces back in the day, they didn't blow up.
No,
they just snapped in.
But there was so many different sizes.
Yeah, but they just snapped you had to accessorize the inside of your helmet.
Your earpieces at a high school freaking storage room was like going through freaking like a can of miscellaneous screws.
Now you know what it reminds me of? It was
quarters.
You ever been to Walmart when they have the $5 Blu-rays? The big ass circle, and you're just like digging, and you're hoping you can find one in English.
You're like, ooh, I'm like, oh, it's in French.
Yes,
and it has 3 other movies connected to it.
But that was the earpieces.
Yeah, when we were in high school. Fucking nuts.
And today it's not. Nope. It's different. Today everything is pump it up. It's all made to fit. And I think they just have done a better job. And
I'm going to ask you real quick. Here we go. Rapid fire. Best NFL helmet.
Ooh,
quick.
Like today's
right now.
I can't go back in the past. Today?
Well, I'll give you right now.
Okay, I got 2.
No, hit me with the first
Tampa
one.
Bay right now. I still think they have the best helmet.
Okay, 2. Second one.
Old one. Old school Patriots logo on the side of the helmet
with the man in the 3-point stance. The center. He playing center.
Yes.
All right. Okay. College.
Oh fuck! I can't say it. I'm not gonna say it.
You have to say it.
I'm just gonna say Notre Dame because what I really want to say, the best helmet in college.
I'll tell you, there's 2. I can't believe Notre Dame has been taking these many chances because there's a lot of schools who are like institutions, never change their helmet.
Right, and they
SC has not changed their helmet.
No,
maybe haven't. One game I think they did black. I'm not sure the jerseys, but they don't change.
I got to give it up to one school that's never really changed, Michigan.
But they went Jordan.
I know they did, but just the way their stripes are. And the other one I really, really like.
The Wolverine helmet, I love it.
Yeah, that's great. I hate it because it's Michigan, but I got to put it up there. Another one that I really, really like, you don't see too often, and I was kind of talking to our head coach about it the other day, is Boise State does the white
with the chrome.
No, they do this like ghost. Like it's like a light bluish white.
The Bronco. Yeah, I thought it was like a blue glitter.
It's
a blue
huge.
glitter. Yeah,
it's
a half size. It was one of the first oversized helmets. At one point, when Boise was coming after that Tostitos Bowl, 5 years after, their gear game went up.
Yeah,
and it's cool, but it's not like it just doesn't do it for us anymore. When the Smurf turf was crushing, Boise's got to step it up again. I need Boise to be good.
But they lost their guy.
They lost a handful of guys. That's what's going to happen. When you're that small of a school, exactly. When you're that small of a school and you're doing that good, that coach is going to go.
But I did just see tonight that they're only like an 8-point underdog against Florida State this weekend.
Oh wow!
Which I was surprised.
I'm going from I don't know if you ever met him, but Fletcher Kelly, he part of the Pirate staff. He was with me the first 2 years at San Ynez, and he's like on staff at Boise State. They used to listen to the first couple of our episodes. If you're still listening, big shout outs to you. Good luck this year. They got games coming up too. I'm down. I hope they do well. I'm going to watch the Boise. I'm going to follow Boise a little tighter this year. See how Fletcher does, and maybe I could get a jacket, Fletch. Shit,
a jacket.
Coaches need to trade gear way more.
They do.
You know what I mean?
The game,
I got Pirate gear, Fletch. Get me some Boise gear. I'll give you 1 jacket. You give me 10.
There you go. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yours for free.
Come on. But he's in the film room, bro. I bet you he's grunting. So.
Nah, he'd be all right. He's on staff.
Yeah.
His name shows up somewhere in the program.
All right. Favorite goal sticker? 1 sticker.
Oh, man. That's a tough one. What do you got first?
I go Seminole.
Okay.
The axe. I love it.
Okay.
And then I might be old school, but I love the Georgia bone.
Oh yeah,
I like that one a lot. The bone is cool.
Yeah, that would probably be my top. That or Stanford when they do the tree, just because it goes with the
Iowa State. No, Iowa. I'm sorry, Iowa. They have a lot. The Hawkeye, but I like the lightning bolt.
Okay.
When you get because they have.
Doesn't Toledo do that too? They have the lightning bolt.
But Iowa does different stickers. So the lightning bolt is a certain award. You know what I mean? But yeah, those are ones that stand out to me.
Yeah.
All right. So, helmets. Thanks, Antonio, for
thanks for bringing up the topic.
Helping the most helmets are trending right now, and so my helmet, my face mask was green and gold. I remember I think I had an all yellow
face mask. You just said something. Remember when like the Edgerrin James and those crazy face masks came out? Marshall Falk had one.
Well, they had like the 3-bar with the Dickerson, or the Dion they called it.
But that was like the time back. Like I think more so our time now. I mean, I think today kids are still doing it, but not as popular. But because accessories were so few and far between when we were in high school, a face mask was something that you could find.
Oh, yes.
And you could find some good ones.
And, that local sports store was like, there's one, and they know what high schools they need to tend to. Yep. But I'll have to show you a picture because people still don't believe me. And I think I did it on my personal Facebook. I did like 10 pictures of my history of playing football. And there's one of me my senior year, and it's a long face mask with the Dickerson, but it doesn't have 3 bars.
Across?
No, it's a single bar.
Right. I've seen that.
It's very rare.
I've seen it.
One of the rarest, but I had it one season. It was cool. But I wore the Marshall Falk 3-bar Dickerson, Edgerrin James. What about the D lineman at the New York Giants when Ray Lewis ended up wearing one too when the samurai look.
Dude, that shit was badass.
It was just and
it was like
Baylor had
bars or something.
It was just and it was like a 5-pound face mask. Yeah. That had to cause some concussions.
Dude, it did.
It added so much weight to your head.
I think you paid 3 times the price just to buy that mask.
One time we had a kid who got that face mask, but we had his name was it was Crompton was his last name, but we called him Cromp Dome, or at least I did because he had a big dome. We had to order him a double XL, and he went in a big face mask. And I said, "Holy shit, kid! Your face mask looks like a UFC octagon."
Yeah,
it was so big.
That's crazy, man.
But those face masks were tight. You know what Epic Eyewear needs to do is make a visor.
Yeah.
I bet you they can. They're dealing with lenses.
Why not?
I would imagine a military. I'd want just the whole different series of camos and freaking.
Yeah, I mean that is,
and they would fit on you could probably even like make custom motorcycle helmet. Yeah. They got a lens. Epic Eyewear, whistle 10, promo code 10% off. Look fly.
And you know what that'd be?
Huh?
It's gonna be corny. Be epic.
It's epic.
It'd be epic.
They have to say that stuff where they work all the time.
They probably do.
We have to meet the epic people just so we could how often do they say that was epic, bro? That's epic, bro. When they come to California, epic wave. Yeah,
like epic sunset.
Oh man. So, what you watching on TV, man?
The one show that my wife watches with me. She don't watch a lot of football with me.
Okay.
She don't. But last season, I was getting home late.
Right.
And I
was share a little TV time.
Yeah, and
this is you getting your time in.
That is. And she wanted to watch things, but my son is really into the Pirates. He's really into football. His favorite color is what he calls orange, which is orange.
Black and orange.
Yeah. So I was like, I got to find something to keep my kid interested, keep me interested, and spend the time with the wife. So we were watching QB1 last year.
Boom.
Great show. I was hooked, and I didn't do it, but I almost went down the rabbit hole and fucking just binge watched the whole fucking series the first night.
It's hard not to.
Yeah, because you get to the end and you're like, and I hate commercials. So when I'm watching something like Netflix, watching a series,
I can knock it out in half a day.
Yeah, and there's no commercials.
A season?
Let's go. Oh. So QB1 for me is probably my favorite.
And they're getting like great quarterbacks who
they're transitioning.
My favorite guy from season 1, Jake Fromm. Jake Fromm is the truth. Yes, but you also had Tate Martell.
Ego bigger than anything you've ever seen in the world.
Oh yeah, but
unfortunately, he's not even going to start this season.
He's at the U. Yeah. He's not starting at the U?
Nope, they just announced their starter the other day.
Oh my god!
I thought he'd go there and at least start.
Dude, are you kidding me? Yeah, but he was a primetime quarterback for Gorman.
He was at the right school at the right time,
and it was a great season 1. He's like,
and he was the perfect guy to be the guy for that school where everybody hated him. He had the egos. He had the gusto. The dude just he could ball. Don't get it twisted. The dude could ball, but he had all the pieces around him, and he had the right attitude for it. The one guy that I don't remember where the black quarterback, the one that got hurt, did he end up at like Georgia Tech?
Maybe. Oh, dude.
Season 1?
Because I didn't watch it. Like, a lot of people watch season 1 on Netflix. It was already a year old. These guys were already playing in college. Yeah. So I watched it when it first came out, and I was on Huddle.
Okay.
There's TV shows on Huddle.
No, I know. I've seen
Huddle is the software that we wear to watch our game film. We upload it. It's freaking a huge company now because they tapped into something that.
Hey, Huddle, if you're listening,
HUDL.com. We already have the full package of Huddle at San Ynez.
It's all right.
But there's in season 2, you got a big player, Justin Fields.
Okay, Fields, yep.
Justin Fields is a quarterback that followed Jake Fromm to, didn't personally follow him, but he also went to Georgia. And Jake Fromm's the dude, and he went to national championship, had a great sophomore season, and Justin's probably not going to get the nod.
No, definitely not. I don't.
And Justin's ready, so he decides to go to Ohio State. And Tate Martell's like, "What the hell? I'm supposed to be the guy." Boom, I'm gone. So Justin Fields is also he's not Tate Martell. Oh, he just as much. I watched him just as closely. I think Justin Fields is I think he's special. Now the other guy in that season is Sam Hartman. He's at Wake Forest. He had his freshman season already. Got hurt. This white boy is fucking got game, and he's a little weird because like he left the two-time state championship program to follow the coach to this like small know nothing school who hasn't won a game.
So he was a junior and then left.
Two-time state champ.
Okay,
he's the dude. Already committed to Wake Forest. Follows his head coach to nothing. Like he won their first games. Wow. They haven't won a game like in, you know what I mean?
Wow.
He won their first game, still played, and he got hurt in Wake Forest. Oh, dude. He's fun to watch. And then there's Rael Mitchell, who played at, John Bosco here in California.
Okay. So.
And he was a runner. He's not an arm, and he's at Iowa State, and he's weird. He's not fun to watch. But season 3, you're watching that right now?
No, actually.
I think it just came out.
2 days ago. I will start watching, so it'll be last season, right? I generally watch those kind of shows with the wife during football season because that's about the only time. When it's football season at the Finley household, that's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do. But when football season ends, for like high school football ends, she's done, and I'm continuing.
So you know what my wife was watching? We got that HBO. Got the package. Hard Knocks. Raiders. Right. John Gruden. John Gruden has just leaped all over people's living rooms and crushed it in every which way. Multiple times as a coach.
Yes.
Commentator. People freaking... I love... was it Ray Caliendo?
Oh, yeah.
He does, his impersonations. John Gruden is a new John Gruden. People haven't seen this John Gruden. This is probably a John Gruden. He's getting away with this stuff because he's been in your living room the whole time. And he's a motherfucker.
Yes.
He is... and now you see why people he is hard on people, and he'll ask you straight up, "What were you thinking?" Yeah, he treats those quarterbacks tough.
No hazing,
none.
No rookies. Can't do it.
No, the basic ones.
Here's my question.
You know what I mean? There's, hey, I'm gonna make you sing a song.
Yeah. So John Gruden, is he the modern day John Madden when it comes to just stupid stuff people say?
Absolutely. They're probably the best they're the best commentators of all time.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Gruden doesn't have a game yet. Imagine if Madden turned into Gruden. Gruden won. I put it EA Sports, you're stupid if you don't do it.
Okay. You just said something that made me think of something.
Tell me.
So guess who has a game dropping this year?
Oh my, give it to me.
And it's college football.
Who?
Doug Flutie is bringing back college football.
And he's paying all the college kids.
No, he did it the right way.
What'd he do?
You design your own team.
You just make up your own colleges.
You make up your own colleges.
Yeah, but kids...
all the logos.
Yeah. Oh, wait. All the college logos.
Basically, right on.
So you just build Michigan.
You just build
You Michigan. Have to build your team.
You build your squad.
Okay. What's it called?
Doug Flutie's something college football.
Fruity Flakes.
No.
College football 1.
I literally was scrolling through the vortex of Instagram the other day.
Fruity Flakes.
And it popped up, and I was like, no freaking way.
That is too much, man. Freaking, that's smart though, man. But John, Hard Knocks is great. The Antonio Brown thing is happening, and you see, but dude,
they should have waited to do Raiders till next year.
No, this year's cool, man.
Yeah, but next year they go to Vegas.
They could go back-to-back years. Teams have done that. Teams have done that. What is your favorite season or moment pick for all-time Hard Knocks? Because they've been doing it a long time.
My favorite season was probably the second one when they kind of understood how to film it.
That was not. Was it the Baltimore Ravens?
I think it was
my favorite. Yeah, so that's one of the best seasons. They did the Cowboys.
I think the first year they were figuring it out. Right?
It was rough.
Like it
was rough. They've done the Jets was a good season when you had freaking Buddy Ryan.
Yeah, but like
not Bud Ryan, Rex Ryan.
That's right. But once they figured out like what to film, what not to film, how to film it, production value, everything, then it like for me, I can't watch it every year because it just becomes one of those things.
Well, it's
stagnant. But when the year leap 1 to leap 2 of the years, and then I still tune in from time to time to watch them. I just don't watch them as like a show throughout. I'll catch it when I'm.
It's fun to watch. It's fun to watch if you catch it right because even now it's like you got a YouTube show and there's one following the Browns.
Right.
So the Browns were Hard Knocks last year and they're just a YouTube channel this year. So it's not like you're really missing out on anything. Right. The Panthers. I'm watching Cam Newton and they had the All or Nothing on Amazon Prime, which is great. And Last Chance U, I think is the Fading Star.
It is. Too many kids from Last Chance U. Too many of the kids are getting in trouble now, and that is creating a problem for people who want to watch it, want to support these guys that are getting that last chance. And when the last chance is becoming so negative, like too many people are like, "Hey, this is what I'm doing." And these guys are going to jail. Like, how do you support that?
There's a guy. I think one got signed to I forget what college, and some of them make it.
They do.
One's a Chicago Bear from season 1. We'll talk about Last Chance U. At least my wife just walked in. She's on the show, so hello.
Hi, everybody.
Third appearance?
I think so.
Yeah.
I got you.
What are you drinking?
Pink. She's Smirnoff watermelon with 7-Up.
Girl.
I didn't want to drink alone inside, so
there you go. That's the way to go, right?
That's hilarious, and that's what this really is. We always just
hang out. And that's it. It's a hangout time where we get to just shoot the shit, have a good time, and just talk about either hot topics or whatever our topic is we choose to talk about.
So we're talking about the TV shows. We hit a little bit on everything. Of course, we talked about John Gruden, babe, but. What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite football documentary moment or show?
The Making the Browns on YouTube.
Okay. Who do you like? So she is a Odell fan.
I am.
Okay. His catch between the legs.
I didn't see any of that.
Oh, he did a running, like at practice. He's full run, and jumps in the air and catches the ball between his legs.
Shut up.
That's it.
The receivers, I think now. It's the gloves, but they also do so much jugs. Because I'm like, even we do jugs at the high school level. Those guys shit on what we're doing. They're like 5 feet away. The balls are moving like, would you say 50 miles per hour to 60 miles per hour?
We average 30 yards away, but we're up to now 70
miles per hour.
70 miles per hour.
Okay.
And I kick it at the end of practice. I bump it 5, so we'll start out at 70 next week. We'll end to 75 in the following week.
You're on it. You run the jugs machine.
Yeah, that's right. We just kick it up.
You know what the jugs machine is,
babe? It shoots the football?
It shoots the football out. Yeah. So Jason runs that. You're doing pretty good with it.
I love it. I love it. It's fun.
So what else has happened that you liked on what's the Brown show called again?
Making the Browns.
It's Making the Browns. Okay. Did you see we already talked about the visors? Did you see the Baker Mayfield visor?
No.
Woke up feeling dangerous.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But any moments that we need to talk about in that show?
No.
Sorry. Nope. Oh, nice.
I watch it with the babies. It's kind of just on in the background. But, I watch it because of Odell.
So here would be my question. When football ends, any more football you watch or you just till next year?
Till next year.
Okay, so just like my wife. Same thing.
So, okay, we've talked about how a coach gets ready for game week. We're going to go all the way back to the first topic.
Okay.
What is it like for a wife with babies and kids?
Yeah,
game week. What's your game week really like?
And what time do you start getting ready on game day?
Oh my gosh, I'll probably start getting ready at like 9 or 10.
Okay.
Well, today I asked Paulo. I say, "Hey babe, what can I do to help you with football? Like, get ready. Right. What do you need?" And he starts going off about stuff at the high school. I'm like, I'm not talking outfit or anything.
Because we handle gear so well. The only thing that I have a question on about our gear is we have 2 jackets.
Yes.
It's probably a no jacket night anyway.
Yes, it'll be a no jacket night.
It's probably a no jacket night, but we have 2 jackets, and that's the only thing. I got some new shoes. We did a little traveling to an outlet a couple weeks ago. I got my Nike slacks, my belt, coaching shirt, my hat, and then of course I have my Epic Eyewear sunglasses.
Absolutely.
I have to rock.
Gotta rock them.
Yeah. Whistle 10% off. Make sure you check out epiceyewear.com.
Yes.
Whistle 10 is the promo code.
Whistle 10. Get your Epic Eyewear. Let's roll.
And I told him about the glasses that you liked.
Oh, yeah. The one's named Elizabeth. After myself. It's perfect. They're meant to be.
Perfect.
How else? I didn't even look. It was right at the top of the list of the ladies' lenses. But the whole collection's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
How many like? So like how many?
I would wear all of them.
Would you?
Yeah.
Did you get to play? Did you play with the different lenses and the different color frames?
Just for the Elizabeth.
You got different options. Check it out.
No, that's the best part. When you get to accessorize. When you can accessorize the glass game.
I know.
Like the helmet, we're good to go.
Mm-hmm. All right. What else you feeling, Jay? You feel? Oh, did you see who was the soccer player?
Carly Lloyd, is that her name?
Carly Lloyd,
55 yards.
Women's U.S. soccer player.
Eagles training camp.
And at first, I saw the first one. I was like, well, she's running from deep. Mm-hmm. Because when you see these long field goals, people don't, and like, I'll give you, like, hey, if you're making it just with the, by yourself and you're practicing, okay, there's no line, obviously. Mm-hmm. But when you're taking 8 steps and making it look like a penalty kick in a soccer game, that doesn't count.
Right.
You have to take I'll give you 3 steps.
Okay.
Maybe 3.5.
Did you see the field goal she was kicking?
And so then I saw, and then I looked again. Well, were there thin posts?
Thin posts. That's what they have at Eagles.
NFL posts.
No, they have super thin. Like rugby almost style. Like
arena.
Maybe, arena.
Arena like football posts.
They're super skinny.
So she's hitting 55 yarders?
55, right down the pipe.
She's a pro athlete. I'm not surprised. And, there's always been, again, she's not Kathy Ireland in Necessary Roughness.
No, nobody's Kathy Ireland in Necessary Roughness. Come on now.
Kathy Ireland was booting that shit.
Telling it. With people chasing her down.
Yeah. No, and she's like, she was doing it right, and she
had E Honda as her center.
Yeah, oh, dude. Looking out for her. Super safe.
Street Fighter E Honda as the center.
Such a dork.
Come on now.
And not Doug Flutie, but he looked like a Flutie type quarterback. The guy
Scott Bakula.
Yeah, Scott Bakula from Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap, what a great show.
But he's very Doug. Like he should play Doug Flutie, or Doug Flutie should play him.
No, he could play Tom Brady now. They're about the same age.
How old is Doug Flutie's doing a pretty good job commentating.
He's all right.
So we have a soccer player playing football. Mm-hmm. Have you seen the rapper playing hoops?
Yeah, like one guy I really hate is a rapper, but he could ball is Quavo from the Migos.
Quavo, right? He's
baller.
Mm-hmm. I've been watching J. Cole. J. Cole's been playing with people. Threes. He's got a lot of like nappy dreads, which is real popular right now. And like you're like, but he played college ball and he's got game. Mm-hmm. Who's he playing with? He's playing with Carmelo, Chris Paul. He's playing with pros and having like highlight games.
Yeah, because they're all doing this open gym now that the Drew League and all that's done.
Chris Brown's got game.
Master P had game.
Master P, he was almost a Hornet.
Yeah, game.
Let's talk about a basketball player in his rap game, and we've mentioned Jake Yodakai, the Jake. Damian Lillard.
Lillard.
Is his rap game? Tell me, but give it to me.
Iverson's better. Iverson's rap game is better. Way better.
Come on.
It's better.
No.
Hands down.
You're too much of a fan. That's a fanboy move.
It's called flow.
You're killing me on that one. Who else? Is there any other athletes or people trying to do athletic stuff?
I think Mello dropped an album one time.
Yeah, that's the worst one. Let's exclude athletes trying to rap. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let's talk about people doing athletic things.
Well, Joey Chestnut does some athletic things.
Dude, he's crushing hot dogs.
Crushing hot dogs.
Oh my god, food competitions.
He probably got a flow game too.
Hey, here comes my favorite show for Food Network.
What's that?
I've been watching the Bobby Flay versus the bald guy. What's his name? It's a barbecue contest.
Simon?
Michael Simon.
Oh, yeah. Flay versus Simon.
The barbecue show?
Barbecue off, yeah.
They're both.
I've been watching these barbecue shows for a minute, and they never bring up our cut of meat, the Santa Maria tri-tip. And so in this new show, it was I think it was the season opener. A lot of new TV shows, but in this one they had North Carolina, Texas, Kentucky, boom, in the 6th spot, Santa Maria style.
Oh god!
And it's like, boom, let's go,
dropping the tri-tip.
But they're giving these people 4 or 5 hours to cook because some people have to do brisket, ribs.
Right.
The one thing about the Santa Maria style is hot and fast, baby. Mm-hmm. Throw some seasoning on me, cook me off. And so, with all that time...
What'd you just ask me to do?
What'd I say?
Cook you what?
Hot and fast?
Oh, you said cook me off. I thought you were hitting me.
Oh, no.
You scared me.
No. I'm going to throw on my Epic sunglasses. I'm going to throw some oak wood in a fire pit. I'm going to light that son of a bitch with propane or diesel.
Right? Diesel. You must live in St. Inez.
Right? That shit starts going. Freaking lower that shit down. Flip that thing twice. Whenever. Give it 10 minutes. Slice it up. Throw it on bread next to beans, salad, ranch, whatever. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. And then you got the salsa on it.
You got to throw some salsa. Love it. But this lady, and I'll give her props because they're giving her 4 hours.
And she don't know
what are you going to do?
Didn't she, soak it?
First, she red wine marinade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rosemary. She did the thing, and then, you got 4 hours to kill. You want to infuse flavor, and you're in a barbecue. You have to go smoke. And so she smokes the tri-tip for a little bit before she throws it back on the grill.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Sounds like it got dry.
It could. It's just too much.
So what I would do if I had 4 hours?
Well, one, if you have to smoke, don't you just do the lightest smoke possible?
Well, it's tri-tip, and I've never smoked a tri-tip because it's not a meat I would typically smoke.
It's not the traditional. Don't try to get too crazy. I've heard people have done it. And I've heard it once or twice. It comes out good, but it's not.
It seems like that's something you.
It's not as good if you cook it hot and fast.
So I'm not a tri-tip fan.
Right, but you've prepared over 3,000 tri-tips.
It's more than that.
You know what I mean? You've done big.
But if I was on a show like that and I got a tri-tip and I had 4 hours, I'd roll it in coffee.
Oh, there you go.
Cowboy style.
Roll it in coffee, smoke it, let it do its thing, and then I would get some cognac, and I'd take that coffee after. And I'd get some cream, and I'd make a sauce, and then I'd lay it on the bottom of the plate.
Like a Bolognese thingy?
Yeah, similar.
Oh my god!
Right? And then,
I nominate him for the show.
And then I would do a nice arugula greens. Lay the beef over the top of that
green
with the sauce.
How come we don't go eat it?
A crema?
I know, right?
Because he don't cook at his house. He cooks for work.
I cook at Rivers. I don't cook no more.
I'll tell you what. Hey,
Thursday nights I'm at Rivers.
So me and NASCAR I just fixed my grill.
He's told me 9 times.
So let's have you do a setup like that.
And he said he hooked you up. He said he hooked it up.
Dude, it's fucking fresh as fuck.
And I bet with NASCAR, I bet you it's over the top.
And we did it quick. It's not over the top. We did it right. It's your normal grill right now. We resurrected a piece of shit.
Nice.
But I like it. It's got character. Me and my wife went out to the metal shop and freaking got hot steel ready to go. Cold roll.
Did it hit on you? It's hot still.
Exactly. But no, so the grill's right, and so barbecue. But it's still tri-tip season. Summer's over, but I'm still cooking tri-tips.
So, summer's not over.
It's still hot as fuck over here.
Yeah, you got till December. Day. I mean, come on, we live in a spot where you can come out on Christmas Day, no joke. If you don't believe me, look up the records, and it could be 100 degrees on Christmas.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think you want for Christmas?
What do I want for Christmas? If I had to guess, pair of Epic eyewear glasses.
Whistle 10.
And I'm going with the Epics.
Do it. Stocking stuffer.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Valentine's Day. It doesn't have to be those days.
What about
get
Easter?
Your lady?
Can I get them in
a pair of glasses? It could just get them early.
It could be any day.
Just get it early. It's $20, guys, and you're helping out Wounded Warriors.
Well, that's it, right?
You know what I mean?
The cause is the best part. What are you doing when you spend your money? I'm gonna spend money. I'm gonna get something I want for me, and I'm gonna help somebody else out, and somebody who deserves that help. Somebody that went and fought for everything that we believe in and everything that we live in, our freedom.
They got 4 categories, and one we haven't mentioned is the sport category. And this is a little sleeker, it's looking like your classic, framed out to your eyes. It's not a big lens. It's sporty, like a cyclist type glass. But, dude, they look solid. And, when I used to, go mountain bike riding or cycling, you needed
What year was that, Paulo?
Oh, a decade.
Okay.
Brother, I'm not, the makers I'm drinking right now isn't helping my math game right now.
Okay.
So... But you needed a fresh pair.
Absolutely.
I could see how because they have the motorcycle category, we talked about, just crushing it, ladies and lifestyle. But look at the sport category,
Well, and we're talking.
And those ones are inexpensive. They're going to get beat up. And I told you, my kids beat the stink out of them. I threw them all over my Jeep, in my backpack. The mirror lenses aren't scratched. You know what I mean? And I bought these things at who told me they sell them? Our AD's wife. She saw them at a couple golf courses.
Okay, golf courses.
When you're walking 18, you need a fresh pair of Epic sunglasses
and a 12-pack of beer. I mean,
boom. Whatever you need. Yeah, golf season is strong. Like I said, always at the
year round.
The Chumash Foundation golf tournament.
Where's that at?
The Schwag, the Alisal. Of course. Yeah, they keep it local. Yeah, Schwag is out.
Swag game is.
We've tapped into a little bit of a cooling towel situation.
Yes.
Which is real nice in this type of weather. The new one is white, It's not like your chamois. We've had a chamois type.
Yeah, you guys had the sham. Wow.
It was, I could drive my car off with it, but we were using it to just wrap around our neck. This one's more of a like
sleek.
Yeah, lightweight. Fits around you could tie it in a knot around your neck probably.
You almost could use it to filter coffee.
Probably good for like
I'm sure in your country they use socks, but in our country
we don't use filters. Dude, the coffee in Peru is magnificent, bro.
I'm sure it is.
We do it way better than Colombians.
What do you do with your filter? How do you filter it?
It's just coffee filters itself, bro.
Oh, does it?
Just through the banana leaves.
Oh, the leaves. Okay. I knew there was something.
Coming from a person that doesn't drink coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
Me neither.
Oh man, crazy stuff. Yeah, but drinking Makers today, it's pretty nice. Not too shabby.
Cold filtered.
Boom. Oh, you ready for a story?
Let's go. Story time.
When you and your 4 friends steal a beer from your parents' barbecue party, right? We steal a bottle of MGD, and we take it to my neighbor's house, Kyle Floriwedo, and like it sits there for like 2 hours in his garage, and it's a hot summer day. But his garage it stayed cool, Some garages just have that they're placed perfectly where the sun goes, and so all 4 of us sneak off to his garage, and we're like, hey, we're gonna drink this beer. Right.
Wait.
And so
one beer?
It's of course we're like 8 years old, bro.
Okay. I want to make sure I got the story correct.
Dude, when you're 8 years old and you have one sip of beer and you look at your friends, you're like, I think I'm fucked up. But we got the beer, we get it in the back, and Weddle picks it up and he goes, "Hey, it's still cold," because we didn't put it in a cooler or anything. Right. It was just sitting on the wall in between the freaking framing of the
straight hide. Yeah, yes.
And he's still cold. He goes, "Because it's cold filtered."
Wow.
That's like seriously one of the great stories. What about you? When's the first time you stole booze?
I never had to steal it. It
was just out there.
Because I come from that Irish family where
they just were passing you a bottle.
8 years old, beer, 8, 9 years old. You sit down at the dinner table and Grandpa expects you to drink, and it was probably like 6 ounces Guinness. That's what you did. That's what we did. That was dinner, Thanksgiving, Christmas, everything. So by the time I was about 13, I had already acquired that taste for just beer.
You still love the Guinness.
I love me some Guinness. But, I had that beer acquired taste. Everybody always says, like, alcohol, you acquire the taste. Hard alcohol, wine, beer, whatever. So I already had the taste for it. So, we never had to steal it, though. We learned in Vegas at a young age, like, just find a homeless person.
And they'll go in there and buy it
$20. We'll buy you a 40.
Yeah.
Give me...
as much.
Give me 6 40s, 2 bottles of Boone's Farm,
and some beef jerky,
and a package of Red Man. Let's go,
babe. Have you ever done anything like that? What's the craziest What's the craziest thing you have done to get booze?
Oh, nothing.
Have you stolen it from your parents?
Yes.
Okay, first time.
First time on vacation.
First time, and what was it?
With my cousins. Mm-hmm. We snuck some vodka.
Vodka.
All right.
Yep. Drank, I don't even know how much, and then we decided to fill it with water and put it back in the freezer so they wouldn't know.
Big mistake because it freezes.
Because it freezes, yeah.
Big mistake.
So they found out the next morning that we snuck the vodka, but yeah.
Awesome.
That's hilarious.
That was the first time.
That's when you learn about the like laws of physics with alcohol.
Oh man,
like hard alcohol.
We're like, how did they know? Oh, of course.
Have you ever stolen something that's horrible? Like I stole a bottle of brandy one time. I was like, this will do. Fuck it. And it was just like, oh. When you're a kid, it's hard to swig.
Yeah, that'd be like probably schnapps.
Yeah, or when you steal the blue carousel liqueur, and you're like, oh, let's drink this, and you're like, you got anything else? Like, it's just booze grenadine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna think the 2 worst probably that you could ever steal as like a kid trying to get drunk would be grenadine.
That'd be so stupid.
Grenadine. Bailey's.
Yeah.
Because you would think it was like this hard alcohol.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's not. And the other one is that shit you guys put in your drinks. What is it? The
bitters?
Could you imagine?
Someone's done it. That's the thing. You
know what's happened.
It's happened. Absolutely.
They got bitters.
It's like, I put like half the bottle in mine.
And then you take that drink. Oh my god,
dude, death. Potentially the worst thing ever.
For sure.
Oh my.
That might be number 1. That might not even be argumentative. We might just give it the crap.
Imagine if you stole the bottle of triple sec.
Oh,
that's gonna be bad too.
But nothing compared to bitters.
No, that.
And at least triple sec's gonna jack you up.
Potentially, I can't. I'd rather drink mouthwash. I'd rather drink mouthwash.
Of course. But at least if you could get the triple sec down, you'd be buzzed. The bitters ain't gonna do nothing to you, but just make you throw up.
I'll tell you what. I hope we're victorious. We've done a lot of work.
Yes.
I cannot wait for the first beer after a win, a home.
Oh, it's the best beer.
Oh my god,
it's the best beer, and we got a home game.
It's a home game,
so we can knock out that dub.
I want it.
Crack so that beer.
I'm not a beer drinker all the time, but I feel like if we have a program victory, double Vic.
Oh, double Vic? We're doubling up?
Boom. Have you there's been a couple of times where we had a home game and we did a double shutout?
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. 0-0?
Doubles? See,
that beer just tastes so much.
I might take a shot.
Yep.
We get double victories?
Shit. I'll order a fucking party van just to go 2 blocks to fucking the gardener's house.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. No, let's go, man. Friday night.
You know what I mean?
Shut the lights down. Let's go, baby.
To San Ynez.
Black
high school football is back in the Central Coast.
And we're going blackout.
We're going blackout.
Day 1.
Blackout.
Game 1, day 1.
AC/DC, Metallica music just ripping.
I was thinking Marilyn Manson all black.
Whatever. Back in black.
Little same hand.
Black album.
Black album. Oh, you want Jay-Z on them.
All of them.
It's the Black Album.
Well, there's other. Metallica had a Black Album too.
That's okay. Yeah. I was thinking Jay-Z when you said.
Hey, he comes hard too. I listen to some Jay-Z. What are you listening to game day right now? New artist.
I won't go anything new. So I was just telling the old ball coach. What we need this year.
Give it to me.
We got it last year.
How is this group going to do with their pregame music?
No, but they're going to be terrible. They're going to be trash. It's going to be all mumble rap.
That's why you guys have to pick the music.
We can't because that's Josh's tradition.
That's the thing they do.
But here's the thing, like I told Josh 2 days ago. We need Eminem to drop another album like he did last year because it was so perfect.
Come on.
Kamikaze just out of nowhere.
Just play the same song.
No, but it was like midnight, right? Like I'm just chilling. I'm at home. I'm messing around. I'm on the wormhole. And then boom, Eminem drops a new album. And you're like, yeah, right. Yeah, right.
It's insane.
And then all of a sudden,
it's for real.
It was real.
Yes. You're like hitting the keyboard.
In the morning.
Just trying to find these songs.
Texting. No, the whole album dropped in one stream. Like somebody just streamed it.
And you still don't know which ones are tight, but they're all kind of tight.
No, so I'm like in the morning like, Josh, like, M dropped a new album. You got to check it out. Like, I'm hyped. Right. And he's the only other person I know that's going to be as hyped as me. Yes. And then it's like, wait, M dropped a new album. And like I was when I first heard it, is it gonna be trash or gonna be good? And it was fire. So now I'm like, that's last year for me.
I love that I love that he is the ceiling still. And people talk. There's that one podcast radio guy who says Joe Budden hates on him. There's
that was on Slaughterhouse.
King whatever who hates on him. Like I don't even know who he is. But
Lord Jamar.
Lord Jamar.
Yeah,
that's
Lord
the one.
Jamar. He sucks. He's terrible,
but
he just don't like it.
And then everyone is attacking him because he's the best, and he's just bulletproof.
He is bulletproof.
He's your favorite rapper, right, babe?
Yeah.
What's your favorite song for a pregame? If you're in a football game,
if you're getting hyped,
I don't know.
Give me the lines.
I don't know.
You only get one shot.
Sure.
Is it more about the music, or did you just have a crush on him?
No, I definitely did not have a crush on him.
One rapper you would have a crush on.
She's like LL Cool J.
No, she doesn't know. Nelly, Ja Rule. She likes that kind of thing.
Fake ass Tupac.
Probably Nelly.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's done it. All right.
You got a M-I and double S.
I don't know. She's what?
Crooked letter.
I don't know. You see, is that
Nelly? No, Nelly.
Yeah, no.
We went to the Nelly concert.
I know, but I don't know what crooked letter.
Country Grammar, probably one of the greatest.
Is that what it says in the song?
One of the greatest albums to ever drop in the song.
Oh, I know. I saw Nelly. I know all the songs.
Country Grammar was
but crazy. I don't know what crooked letter is.
That's what he says. That's what you learned in school, some kids. Okay. You didn't say S, am I crooked letter, and he used it in his raps, like he transformed it.
Yeah, there's some, those are the lyrics where I just make them my own. Because I don't remember all the lyrics. I can't keep up.
I'm a lyric guy, so.
Yeah, exactly. I'm more of a beat guy. I
love the beats.
The beat's the best.
The beats is the shit. Yeah, if the beat ain't good, I don't care what your lyrics are.
I learned a long time ago, I'm not trying to remember all these words. Right? How bad am I in the car?
Very bad.
I'm the worst. I'm like, I know when it's about to drop. I mess it up a handful of times.
Do you do it fast enough where nobody understands it anyways? They don't care. They don't even care. You just throw it out
most of the time. But then sometimes if it's a stretch,
the best.
If it's a stretch, it's really bad.
No, the best is when somebody tries to do bones.
Oh, boom, boom, boom.
And they're like, they just start throwing words out there, and you can't even tell them if they're
timing.
wrong.
I'd rather have better timing and mumble then know the words.
Then you become a mumble rapper, and we don't like you.
Yeah, but timing. I like bass players and drums and stuff. I like perfect timing.
I'm good with that.
You know what I mean?
Anything else going on?
I don't know. I can't focus on anything else.
What's going on in the Agloni household these days?
Little Cruzy's almost walking. He's bear crawling instead of regular crawling.
Bear crawl? Yeah.
He's bear crawling. You know what? Let's talk about a moment. Are you ready for this?
Let's go, baby.
We got the crazy dog. I don't know if you heard her bark about 10, 15 minutes ago, but she's been actually really good. She stays on the property. She takes care of the kids. She knows their babies. You know, she's rough around the edges, but she's doing okay. Old lady walking down the street with her fucking chihuahuas. Mm-hmm. Gemma's going to go out there and check them out. You know, but she ain't jumping on no one. She's going to bark, let you know, like, hey, you're in my fucking neighborhood.
That's right. My house.
Right? This lady's like, I'm going to call fucking...
animal control.
This is the third time she scared me. You know?
I'm out
and she's walking by holding up a 3 because it's the third time she's been fucking scared by Gemma. And Elisa's out there. She's like, well, why don't you just count this one?
I was like, yeah, you gotta give me one. Give me the hard one. I was just going to ask that.
So it was like...
so good.
That's what's going on in the Agloni household. Just hold it. She's part of the family, bro.
Weapon. Part of the family. It's the dog, baby.
You know what I mean?
Protecting the kids.
Oh, for sure.
Keeping the neighborhood safe.
Like, you know what's crazy is the neighbors know the dog. Like, even our neighbor across the street, like, elderly couple. Like, no, don't do that. If Gemma's doing something wrong, and Gemma listens to her, she'll be like, go back over there.
See, y'all are lucky because I got the escape artist dog.
Oh, well, you see, I think from a young age, that was the thing. Is like, I used to have that. The dog wanted to get out, and Gemma used to run away. But I was like, I'm still going to open the front fucking door. I took up, you know what I mean? So, like, learn to stay over here. Don't get me wrong, we did get a shot collar. Shot collaring your dog is...
That didn't work. Oh, I have the Mexican...
Then your dog is
the Mexican German Shepherd. This motherfucker is like... It's staring in Trump's face.
Mexican Shepherd.
I'm telling you, it's staring in Trump's face and saying, build me a wall. We built a 6... This is still a puppy. We're like a year. We built a 6-foot gate. 6 feet tall. And we've extended it over time.
Dogs be climbing over shit.
Only this dog. We have 2 dogs. The other dog's like...
The other dog's fine.
The other dog's like, you got me
amazing.
fucked up.
Yeah.
This dog...
Fucking doing the X Games.
My daughter, Kylie, her dog is like, oh, you built it? I'll get over it. It's like she is the American Ninja Warrior of dogs.
Dude, your dog is the free solo of dogs.
This dog don't give a shit. I come home today. No, I pull up at the front yard today. My mother-in-law and my wife are in the front yard adding to the fence.
What?
And I'm like, what y'all doing? Pepper got out again.
You just got to put a top on that shit.
Dude, no, I need to put like a whole, like, it needs to look like a batting cage. I need to make that shit a batting cage.
Bug proof. You can put a pitching machine in there.
It's terrible. It's
like
terrible.
A little mound. No. Hey, speaking of puppies, I know we're talking about the great moments with their dogs and stuff. Bofoy's dog did pass away.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Juno. He had to put him down. You know, that's always a sad moment. You know, that's a family member. So, hey, I lived with Sean, like when they first got Juno in Vandenberg Village. And I was there when she was... Yeah. When Juno was a puppy... Well, it was only like 6 months. They bought the house and they were only there for less than 2 years.
Well, of course, it's all
fucking
My bad, Lompoc.
It's all good. They went white helmets. Lompoc went white helmets. A traditional school we've talked about.
Wraps.
It's
wrapped.
Right. That's what I told somebody.
It's wrapped.
Yeah. It's like have you seen the helmets that get dipped too?
Those are cool. Yeah,
they have these are hydro dip.
These are
helmet sounds like nails.
It's pretty much helmets are like it's
a vinyl wrap, but this is a vinyl wrap. That's all they're doing, so they can switch it up between.
Right, because the buying the shell is the most expensive part. These helmets that we talked about earlier, again, we're jumping back. You know, it's a $500 helmet.
Yeah,
at least
investment of a lifetime.
Oh yeah, you know, and again, it's just
the kids get to keep them after.
I think they have an option if they pay for them. You know,
or you could just slippery salmon it.
I'm sure I've done that once or twice in my life. Maybe once.
How many are we staring at right now? 3.
Right? No. No, those are mini helmets, babe. Those are figurines or toys. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then I have one, which was my helmet. Yeah. But there was one that I had.
All right, so before we close this out.
Yes.
I got to ask.
Give it to me.
And you don't have to answer. Predictions for both games. Are you willing to go there?
So, first off, I want to give a big fuck you to Napomo.
Oh, wow, okay.
I wasn't expecting that. not trading film.
Okay.
So I have no idea what they look like, but fuck them. When I see them, we're going after it. Like,
I got confused because you said fuck them when I see them, and then you pause.
No,
I got a little worried.
I'm just saying, being the head coach, the one thing I think that I do well is they take on my personality, right?
No, definitely. I will give you that. I will give you that.
I bet this group is a whole bunch of chips off the shoulder. You know what I mean? These kids are ready to go. Mm-hmm. So, if they could keep it up for 4 quarters, I think we should be successful. We got, I'm excited with what we've done as far as the coaching staff, the energy, how important the details are. We have a great leadership group. And again, it's not even leadership. It's a very unified group.
Let me ask you this before you go any further. Without last names.
Yeah.
Who are your captains?
Safeties. Safeties.
Gotcha.
One of them is a running back.
Yep. I know.
Middle linebacker, fullback.
Okay.
And corner, receiver.
So no quarter.
No, it's not. No. We've done a good job making sure, and on the JV level, it's hard because you don't really know these kids, and you haven't seen them in action unless they're a sophomore.
Right.
But it's not about what position. Even though, yes, you get the ball every play. Right. A center gets the ball every play. A quarterback gets the ball, and the quarterback has to throw the ball. And so you automatically assume, what?
Does he?
Oh, I throw the.
No. So
I'm just saying it's a captain,
and it's not a.
It's like the striker in soccer.
Yeah, it's not a knockdown. It actually speaks more volumes when it's not. So I had to ask the
question. They have these kids that they voted in, or have true leadership skills.
Nice, that's good.
And they,
that's good.
Some of them, it's not always vocal, of course. They earned it.
Some people don't lead by vocal; they lead by example.
Exactly, and I think we have we have that. And again, it's not like they're great athletes; these are hardworking kids. I think that they define what San Ynez football is all about.
Great,
because we've never been the biggest, the strongest. Maybe in the early 2000s, late 90s, when there were substances. I won't say it's abuse. I think it worked out fine.
Oh, I thought we were talking alcohol substances.
But it's, again, they're hard-nosed, hard-working, good kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's not one or two of them. They are, like a cancer spreads. This is a positive thing that's spreading throughout my team. It's a positive cancer.
Nice.
So I'm happy about it. So hopefully we're successful. The varsity team at Nipomo has a lot of experience.
Yes.
And so that's going to be a game. But I think we have reasons to want to win. Vengeance for last year.
Absolutely.
I think we have leadership or highlight players on our varsity team.
Absolutely.
That need to, show them who's really.
Yeah, now it's time to show.
Time to show. It's exciting. I think there is. It's for me. I told the team too. I'm not here to hate Carp as much as some people, which is a traditional.
I am.
Yeah, exactly. I never wore the black and orange, but my personal, rivalry is Nipomo. I like playing Nipomo. They're very similar. Mm-hmm. They're competitive. Mm-hmm. They have a chip on their shoulder. It's the kind of football I like to play, and they have a grass field which is getting redone to more grass. You hate that or love that?
I hate it. You're faster on turf, baby.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Fucking play on grass. Like, I miss playing on grass. Getting grass stains and freaking throwing dirt in people's faces.
Yeah, I don't miss none of that.
Yeah, I'd play on grass in a heartbeat. Nope. Miss it. Oh, you twist your ankle in a pothole? Fuck you.
like we thought was going to happen.
Dude, there's some fields out there.
Oh, Nordhoff? Oh. How about this? How about, what was that, jump pit or whatever that was?
It was what was that? The triple jump or the long jump pit?
The concrete pit in the back of the
end. If you run a post
or a corner
to the shack stacked end zone, you might land in the sand pit and complete a record.
Well, you got two options. Either A, you're getting stuck in a little dip before that and you're blowing out your knee, or you're standing on the concrete and you're doing the splits in your
Not to mention the Nordhoff Rangers beforehand. Again, a school that I found out has tons of tradition, has a first off, probably the most hype scrimmage I've ever been to.
Yeah, they had fans.
They had fans. They had cheerleaders, and they had a rodeo queen on a horse.
Yes.
They're like, Paulo, you got to get your team off the field. I'm like, why? I still got 6 minutes. you're messing up my schedule. I still got a couple more reps I want to get with PD. They're like, no, get your team off the freaking field. There's a rodeo queen about the Lone Ranger is what they call it, I think. Rides, and so this is also practice for the horse. It was a young horse, and it's like a teen girl on this horse with her freaking bedazzled cowgirl hat. Right,
she was bedazzled,
and the horse was spooked as hell.
Oh, it was.
Yes, the horse was super spooked, and so it was just like it knocked the hat off the girl, and then like she has to sprint across. You know what I mean? And it was just spooked. It has it. The crowd, like, again, band, cheerleaders, crowd for us. It was 64 plays, right?
And the Pirates were in town.
Yo ho yo ho, the Pirates.
Cannon shooting off. Let's go, baby. Dude.
You know what it was?
But the field, do you know what it was?
I'm surprised the horse didn't twist its ankle.
But you know what it was?
Give it to me.
Epic
Eyewear. Whistle 10 is a promo code. 10% off. Again, check it out. EpicEyewear.com. They got sports sunglasses, lifestyle, moto. You get on that Harley? Yamaha? Gixxer? Suzuki?
Gixxer.
Oh, the Ninja?
The Ninja.
What kind of motorcycle you on, Jason?
Ninja.
I might be on that Triumph. I got that Cafe.
Oh, you got the Jax Teller?
That might be cool. Ooh.
You got the Jax Teller?
You got the, yeah. I might go Mayans. I might go Mayans.
Speaking of Air Force Ones, game day, Air Force Ones.
Oh, yeah.
Game day.
I'm wearing some Pegasuses.
The what?
Pegasus.
You threw an extra S's.
The Pegeus. Pegasus.
Wow. Okay.
I tried to go for a spell off. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you ruined it. I'm going Air Force Ones. Black and orange with that's why on the back.
Oh my goodness! But they got the lady sunglasses too.
Do they? So what are you rocking? What we call the ones you're rocking?
Elizabeth.
I have the Charlies.
Charlies.
But even they have the Epic sunglasses.
Epics look nice.
They look. I like the tight frame. They look good. Educated.
And I got to cover my eyebrows.
You need to trim those fuckers up.
I just did when I got my haircut.
Okay.
The lady's like, "Hey, you want me to trim your eyebrows?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course."
Hey, I want to talk about the haircut. Big ups to King's Barbershop. Vix, good luck with. It was his last. I got my last haircut by him last Friday.
Wait, are they done or he's
done? He's done.
Where's he going?
He opened a dispensary called Roots in Lompoc.
Oh, nice. Good for him.
Yes.
Big up.
But Sean just got cut by his replacement Jose, and it looked pretty good. Again, we've been going to King's for a long time. We grade all these barbers, but they just brought in more talent. King's Barbershop. Go check them out. Tell them you listen to us. I'm sure they'll give you a hookup.
Yeah,
or make fun of you.
I don't know who it was, but last year I took my son for his first cut there.
Was he first, second, or middle chair?
Third chair.
The third chair.
Younger guy.
Tattooed or not?
Dude, I don't remember. It was a year.
Anyways,
I was probably drunk.
It's Isma who was here a couple episodes ago, or it's Romero who is just an artist with the Clippers. But he's going to put we want him to put a dinosaur in our kid's head.
He wants a monster truck now.
That'd be awesome.
Oh,
I asked him before he went to bed.
But they cut Kaysen's hair for the first time. He wasn't having it. He gave him a little sucker, like talked to him, got him right. He had to sit on my lap, but made him look good. And I put a shout out to him on the Instagram.
Boom. Hey, King's Barbershop, Epic Eyewear. Elise, thank you for joining us.
Of course, thank you for having me.
I'm just waiting for you to get Yeti.
Oh.
When's Yeti coming?
Hey, you know what? Who cares? Because I
want a discount.
I have my Yeti, but when I pull in my Yeti, I'm going to be wearing my Epic Eyewear sunglasses.
All right.
And you know what? If my Yeti's going to get I hope they have stickers. I want my Epic Eyewear sticker on there.
Yeah, they should. Where's the swag?
Oh, they're sending some
swag.
Dude, this is the best company. I'm telling you.
Swag.
They take care of the people who take care of them, and they take care of the troops.
Well, you know,
take care of this country.
When you go on the website, go to their About Us. And just spend 5 minutes, because it's not your general About Us on most websites. It's like a paragraph. Right?
Hey,
theirs is a lot.
If you're gonna read that too, I want to throw a shout out to Matt Best's new book.
Yes,
thank you for my service. Just released today.
Yes,
in all stores. Just
trying to jump on that. Veteran,
another vet, owner and operator, Black Rifle Coffee, all that stuff. We have friends and family connected to him, and so that's all big ups with NASCAR and the head ball coach.
The old ball coach.
Old ball coach.
Old ball coach.
Finn, I'm gonna let you get some rest. We got a big week ahead of us. Babe.
I
don't know how the wives do it. I love women come into play so much during the season.
Dude, they carry us. I
love it. All right, guys. It's another episode of Hold My Whistle. I'm Paulo.
I'm Raka.
I'm Elise.
Have a good one.
Latest. Oh, you forgot to
Can you blow my whistle, baby? Whistle, baby, let me know. Girl, I'm gonna show you how to do it, and we start real slow. You just put your lips together and you come real close. Can you blow my whistle, baby? Whistle, baby.